You're stumbling to pee at 2 a.m. when the shower curtain catches your eye. Someone's behind it. Has to be. You check. Empty. Relief. Then your foot dangles off the bed and boom! Something's gonna grab it! You tuck it in, finally drifting off when your brain whispers, "Did you lock the door though?" You didn't. Or did you? Can't remember. Now you're up checking locks, fighting shower curtain serial killers, and protecting your ankles from bed demons. It's 3 a.m., and your brain just speed ran every fear known to humanity. Welcome to the 10 weirdest fears most people have, but nobody admits to. Number 1. The fear of someone behind the shower curtain. You walk into the bathroom, and there it is. The shower curtain, pulled closed. Perfectly innocent, right? Wrong. Your brain immediately conjures up every horror movie scene where someone's lurking behind it, waiting with whatever weapon makes you regret your life choices. Even in your own home, where you know you're alone, you can't help but yank that curtain open like you're revealing a magician's trick gone wrong. The worst part, even after confirming it's empty, you still shower with one eye open, soap getting in because you're too busy watching the curtain for movement. Some people shower with it wide open, sacrificing their bathroom floor to avoid the psychological warfare. Others just accept their fate and shower. The thing is that this fear makes zero logical sense. What serial killer has the patience to stand in your tub for hours waiting for you to use the bathroom? None, but does your brain care about logic? Absolutely not. It's too busy keeping you alive from imaginary threats that haven't killed anyone since, well, never outside of movies. Number 2. The fear of heights. You're standing on a completely safe balcony with sturdy railings, maybe just on the second floor, and your brain decides to panic. Suddenly, your legs turn to jelly, your palms start sweating, your heart starts racing. The rational part of you knows the railing is solid, the structure is sound, and there are dozens of other people standing beside you. But your lizard brain? It's screaming that you're on a death platform, and one wrong move means you're meeting God in the worst possible way. The worst part? You can't even enjoy the view because you're too busy having an existential crisis about how far down the ground is. Number 3. The fear your appliances are working against you. You leave the house and immediately get hit with paranoia. Did I turn off the stove? Unplug the iron? Close the garage door? Your brain transforms into a broken record of potential disasters. The house burning down, flooding, or becoming a burglar's paradise. All because you can't remember doing something you literally do every single day. Some people turn their car around 3 times to check. Others develop elaborate rituals like taking photos of their unplugged devices or say out loud, "The stove is off," like some kind of domestic wizard casting a safety spell. There are people who've installed smart home systems just to remotely verify their appliances aren't staging a rebellion. The irony? You remember every embarrassing thing you did in middle school with crystal clarity, but whether you locked the front door? That's apparently classified information your brain refuses to share. Number 4. The fear that your leg hanging off the bed will get grabbed. You're comfortable, almost asleep, when you realize your foot's dangling off the mattress. Instantly, you're wide awake. Every horror movie monster, demon, or serial killer with a thing for feet is apparently hiding under your bed, waiting for this exact moment. The gap between your bed and the floor transforms into a portal to a nightmare dimension. Logically, you know there's nothing there. You're an adult. Adults don't have monsters under their beds. But that doesn't stop you from either tucking your leg back to safety at record speed or lying there paralyzed, wondering if moving it will trigger whatever's lurking below. Some people build elaborate fort systems with blankets touching the floor, eliminating the underbed space entirely. The worst part, this fear doesn't care about your age. Whether you're 8 or 38, that exposed ankle feels like bait for something that definitely doesn't exist but absolutely might grab you anyway. Number 5. The fear of looking in the mirror in the dark. Dark bathroom, you need to pee, there's a mirror. You know what you're about to see is just your reflection, but what if, this time, it's not? What if it moves wrong? What if there's something behind you? What if you lock eyes with your reflection and it doesn't look away when you do? This fear turns grown adults into children rushing through nighttime bathroom visits with their eyes locked firmly on the floor. Some people straight up refuse to look in the mirror in the dark, treating them like cursed objects that might steal their soul if they make eye contact. The horror movie industry has weaponized this fear for decades because they know everyone's got it. That moment when the character looks in the bathroom mirror and closes it to reveal someone standing behind them. Yeah, that's why people shower with the door open and keep the nightlights on well into adulthood. Number 6. The fear of waving back at someone who wasn't waving at you. You see someone waving, naturally you wave back. Then you realize they were waving at the person behind you. Congratulations, you just earned yourself a core memory of embarrassment that'll haunt you until your dying breath. Now you're just stuck in the awkward aftermath, trying to play it off like you were just stretching your arm in a very specific waving motion. Some people commit to the wave anyway, maintaining eye contact to assert dominance. Others immediately pretend to be waving at someone else, creating a chain reaction of awkward waves. This fear makes people paranoid about all future waves, turning them into suspicious detectives who verify every hand gesture before responding. Is that wave definitely for me? Should I check my peripheral vision first? Number 7. The fear of your shoelace getting caught in the escalator. Every escalator ride is a low-key action movie where you're the hero trying to survive. You look down at your shoes, specifically the laces, and imagine them getting sucked into the mechanical jaws of death. The emergency stop button mocks you from across the escalator as you plan your escape route. Some people hold their laces while riding, looking absolutely ridiculous but feeling totally justified. Others just take the stairs, which might be healthier anyway, but let's be real. It's because of the shoelace fear. Those videos of escalators malfunctioning, yeah, they live rent-free in the heads of everyone with this fear, validating every paranoid thought they've ever had. Number 8. The fear of accidentally liking someone's old photo while stalking them. Oh, you're doing some reconnaissance scrolling through someone's social media from 47 weeks ago when your thumb betrays you. Double tap, like, notification sent. Game over. Your heart stops. Do you unlike it? Does it make it worse? Do you like a recent photo to throw them off? Your entire stalking operation has been compromised, and now they know you are deep in their feed like some kind of digital archaeologist. Some people immediately unlike and pray the person has notifications turned off. Others lean into it, liking several photos and making it seem intentional. The lucky ones throw their phone across the room and consider changing identities. Number 9. The fear of zippers on your most sensitive areas. Oh man, you know the fear. That moment of absolute terror when you're zipping up and realizing you're in the danger zone. One wrong move and you're explaining an embarrassment injury to medical professionals who've definitely heard it before, but will still judge you. The concentration required is intense. You're moving slower than a sloth on sedatives, making sure everything's clear before each millimeter of zipper movement. Some people have PTSD from childhood incidents and now treat zippers like bomb defusal situations. Number 10. The fear that your alarm won't go off for something important. It's the night before something crucial, an interview, flight, or exam. You've set 3 alarms, you've checked them multiple times, but will they go off? Your brain says no, absolutely not. You're gonna oversleep and ruin your life. You spend the whole night half awake checking the time every 30 minutes, making sure your phone's still alive and your alarms are still set. By morning, you're exhausted from the paranoia, which ironically makes you more likely to sleep through everything. So, there you have it. 10 weird fears that prove we're all just anxious beings pretending to have it together. If you recognize yourself in these, congrats, you're beautifully human and completely paranoid, just like the rest of us. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go check if I locked the door for the 5th time. Subscribe if you want to know more but don't want to explode your brain, and I'll see you next time.